We're getting close to what could be GTA Online's final major DLC, and based on everything Rockstar has shown so far, it looks like Mr. Faber could end up being the main villain. We were first introduced to Mr. Faber during the Money Fronts update when Martin Madrazo introduced him in the opening cutscene. Right away, it was clear that Faber wasn't just some ordinary businessman. Officially, he's a banker, but behind the scenes he's heavily involved in money laundering and appears to have influence over many of the criminal operations throughout Los Santos. After that introduction, we didn't see much of him again until the Safe House in the Hills update. When players purchase the mansion and enter it for the first time, Faber is already there, casually acting like he owns the place. During that scene, he reveals that he knows who Michael is, and even mentions being a fan of his work. Considering Michael's history as a bank robber and Faber's involvement in laundering money, that connection feels pretty interesting. Before leaving, Faber tells us he's heading to a presentation involving driverless taxis. At the time, it seemed like a random comment, but later updates revealed it was likely connected to the No Way company and its autonomous taxi program. As the story continues through the No Way Out missions, things start becoming much more suspicious. After completing those missions, players unlock the Home Sweet Home finale. During that mission, your mansion suddenly comes under attack by No Way mercenaries. You fight your way through waves of enemies before eventually being rescued by Michael during a major confrontation inside the mansion. The big question is, why were they attacking us in the first place? What's interesting is what happens immediately after the mission. As soon as the attack ends, Mr. Faber calls and claims he heard about the disturbance at your home. He insists that he had nothing to do with it, but the fact that he knew exactly what happened so quickly makes him look incredibly suspicious. Considering the mercenaries were connected to No Way, a company tied directly to Faber, many players believe he was secretly responsible for the attack. If that's true, it would make sense that he's been working behind the scenes to gain control over Los Santos and eliminate anyone who could stand in his way. That's why a lot of fans think the upcoming summer DLC could revolve around taking down Mr. Faber once and for all. Imagine a massive finale where we have to defend or reclaim all of our criminal businesses from someone who's been manipulating events from the shadows the entire time. With all the businesses we've accumulated over the years, Rockstar could turn this into one of the biggest heists or storylines GTA Online has ever seen. As for when the DLC might arrive, Rockstar has already confirmed that a new GTA Online update is planned for this summer. Looking at previous summer updates, the timing lines up pretty well. Money Fronts launched on June 17, 2025, Bottom Dollar Bounties arrived on June 25, 2024, and San Andreas Mercenaries released on June 13, 2023. Since GTA Online updates traditionally launch on Tuesdays, there's a good chance the next DLC will arrive sometime during the second half of June. At the moment, Rockstar hasn't released a trailer or revealed many details, so we're probably still waiting for the first major teaser. But based on everything we've seen involving Mr. Faber, the pieces seem to be falling into place for a huge showdown. If Rockstar decides to make him the final major antagonist of GTA Online, it could end up being one of the most memorable updates the game has ever received.